So here's the issue. Can one attorney or one law firm represent two criminal defendants? That's the question. And this morning, Judge Cheryl Matthews said, basically, no, unless, in this case, James and Jennifer Crumbley say it's okay. Now, first of all, it's just not the norm. In fact, the judge said it was uncommon. Now, the four are accused of kidnapping the governor. They each have their own lawyer. Now, you know, remember those four, the kidnapping the governor case? They all have their own lawyers, okay? So that's similar. And even though it's a different type of case, if you're getting a divorce, one lawyer doesn't represent the husband and the wife, so no. Now, the judge appointed an independent lawyer to advise the Crumbleys, and a decision should be made within the next hearing, which is on April the 5th. Now, the other issue that the judge ruled on was that the shooter's name, now we can say it Ethan Crumbley, however, it cannot be used in court or in court documents. So, Prosecutor Karen McDonald, what do you call him?
That's up to the judge. We refer to him either as the defendant's son or the shooter, or that really isn't the problem or the issue. That's I think that's easily overcome. School shooters don't just happen for no reason, and we know why they happen. In this case, we believe the defendants and the parents are culpable, but what we also know is that the repeated coverage with the shooter's name and image, it sensationalizes it, and it actually encourages and increases the risk of a future school shooter, and we just don't want that. Nobody wants that.
Nobody wants that. All right, again, one lawyer or separate lawyers for the shooter's parents. Not generally a good idea, but we should know whether the Crumbleys say it's okay by the next trial, and the next hearing, I should say, and that is April 5th.
We've heard from these two attorneys since the beginning, it seems, right from the day of their arraignment after they were in that warehouse. Why is this just coming up now?
Well, because the prosecutor has a duty, and the judge, in fact, the prosecutor didn't even make the motion. The prosecutor did make a motion, but the judge said, you know what, I'm going to stop this whole thing. The judge wants to make sure that there cannot be any issue on appeal. One of the issues on this would be an ineffective assistance of counsel. And if an appellate court rules after they're convicted that they should have had separate lawyers, like most cases in this world, then that would cause to have a new trial.
Charlie, is that, there's some thoughts out there that this might have been done on purpose for that very reason.
Could be. Stupid, though. I mean, it would be there's your strategy. If I lose, I'm going to say I'm a bad lawyer. Well, that's kind of bad.
Or double.
Or two bad lawyers. Worse yet, you get two bad lawyers. So I would hope that that's not the strategy. I don't think lawyers have a fairly healthy ego, and they want to win.
Well,
and listen,
right.
I believe that there's merit to the defense of the case. But generally speaking, in any criminal case, but in any case, you should have your own separate lawyer. And all the judge is doing is asking the Crumbleys, do you understand? There could be differences of opinion here. Maybe you should get your lawyer, and you should get your lawyer. We will see if the Crumbleys take the advice, but it's up to them.
An important point that the prosecutor made, of course, don't say this guy's name in court, and that's something that's really important for preventing future problems.
I'm surprised at that, actually. Actually, I'm a little bit surprised at that one. I understand what the prosecutor wants to do. She doesn't want this guy to be a star and get more fan mail. I get that part, but I am unaware of any real cases that say you can't mention a name of someone. And, you know, listen, let's stick to the merits of the case. Right. There are some merits here. But again, that's what the judge made a ruling. So it's the shooter. We can say it, but I'm not. The shooter's parents, that type of thing. We'll see where it goes.
Yeah. Charlie, thanks for the insight as always.